Hi, my name is Chandra, and I'm sharing a personal essay. I wrote this piece as my common application essay, which I used to apply to Hampshire College, which was my first choice school, and I got into. Many people helped me edit this piece: friends, teachers, family, and of course, my mentor, Claudia. Love to passion. At the end of 9th grade, I fell in love for the first time. I was in such a deep trance that I couldn't see reality. Wonderfully, the experience left me with a passion to start a business in dubbing and animation. The process, however, was indescribably painful. In the beginning of my freshman year, I met Andrew, the guy who later shattered my heart into a million pieces. I was a shy and quiet girl, always following everyone else and never developing my own voice. Andrew and I became the best of friends. During that time, I went through a denial of my own romantic feelings and didn't respond to his confession. Andrew got a girlfriend, however, a month later, they broke up. I became his rebound for the next 2 weeks, living in a fake bliss. But finally, Andrew and I became a real couple. Fear washed over me that this happiness would shatter, and so I clung to Andrew desperately, letting my neglected friendships crumble. Every day with him felt like true happiness, and the more I was with Andrew, the more I believed in this fantasy of forever. But all things come to an end. 3 months later, at summer's end, he dumped me. Andrew claimed that he felt too immature for a relationship, stating that he had cheated on me during the summer. That moment, when he broke up with me, we were on his rooftop. It was dark, late, nighttime. I couldn't react to what he had just said. I was emotionless. I wasn't angry or hurt. I didn't cry or scream. I just stood there, completely unsure of what just happened. Andrew left to grab some cash for a taxi. However, when he came back, I was gone. During that time, I wasn't sure what to do. All I remember is walking down the stairs, out the door, onto that street, towards the train. The shock didn't hit me until a few days after. My rage and sorrow were like a tornado eating me alive. I would go to the places that Andrew and I always hung out, or stay on the rooftop for hours. All the memories of us flowed through my brain. A few weeks after, the trauma took over. Learning that he had betrayed me shattered my trust in people, and I no longer cared about anything, except for my wardrobe, which ranged from black to dark purple. I neglected my responsibilities. I spent countless of hours watching episode after episode of anime. That was how my 10th grade year began. Midway through that winter, though, my whole life changed. Surfing through the web, I encountered an online group involved in amateur productions of dubbed anime. Discovering voice acting allowed me to escape my pain. I screamed into the microphone, pouring myself into the character I was voicing. I got cast in parts with intense scenes, like a girl who had been betrayed by her friend, which let me express the sadness that had been frozen for 3 months. I was finally able to voice the feelings that were bottled up, all those pent-up emotions. I started to open my eyes, no longer viewing life in black and white. I encountered new people, online friends, 2 of my closest being Coral and Caleb. We chatted every day on Skype, and I let their distant comfort heal my heart. We talked about serious things, silly things, anime-related things. We'd spend countless hours on Skype calls until 5 in the morning. They became my source of strength, and Caleb became my hero. He was older than me by a few years. He would listen to my past and problems, but most importantly, he would state his opinions. He was harsh but honest. He was like my brother. My ability to trust others flourished. It was the first time I felt completely loved by a community. Last spring, I finally met Caleb and others in person, traveling to Texas for an anime convention. At first, I was nervous, afraid how they'd react to me. However, as soon as I arrived, I was bombarded with hugs and warm welcomes. I felt as though it was the first time I had really gotten to meet some of them. I was happy. In the beginning of 11th grade, I began to see that I can pursue these interests professionally. I took control of my life, I improved my grades, I took the opportunities to take college-level courses. I put all my spare time in learning new things or working on dubbing and radio plays. I believe that I would not have discovered my direction in life if I were still with Andrew. I've also learned the importance of not letting a relationship monopolize your world. Strange as it may sound, I am grateful that it happened. Yes, it hurt excruciatingly, but it allowed me to realize that there are other things in life, things to dream about, things for me to achieve. Thank you.